What's up, everybody? Well, that's a fucking... That's over already.
That's crazy.
Welcome to the No Ice Vintage Podcast. But again, it wouldn't be the podcast if it didn't start like that, though.
100%.
Welcome to the podcast, episode whatever. I'm done guessing because I'm always wrong. Today is kind of special, one, because it's the first video that we're going to do. And
Nice.
We have special guests, Jared and
on?
Nieto, here with us
What's
today.
up?
Yeah, well, Kaz and Hota aren't here, which also leads to the fact this is why I'm doing this the first video, because they're the ones that you should put videos for the podcast. So the first one's going to be the one that they're not on, which is amazing. So, I don't know. We usually don't have guests. It's usually just us. So we lean straight into the butthole talk.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, you're on 90% of the podcast, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Usually just go straight into like,
Buttholes.
who can win a fight, a gorilla or a bear? what if the gorilla grabs the bear's dick though? You know, is usually how the podcasts go. I don't know, Jared, Nieto, do you guys want to introduce yourselves so people like can hear you? Because not everybody's gonna see this.
Okay, sure. My name is Jared. We've been friends with Teo and Saunders for quite some time now, back from Bose.
Friends.
Bose days. So, yo, asshole,
Could you please introduce yourself to the class, please?
Hi, I'm Jared.
Present.
I live in Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Hi, I'm Jared, and
Guys want to, yeah.
And I am single, if you're asking.
by the way, if anybody's listening right now, I am available for all types of things.
At JW BMW Fast.
Give him the Hotmail. I'm gonna give you my Hotmail, shorty. And Nieto?
Well, yeah, I mean, my name is Daniel. I got the name Nieto for a long time, and yeah, I've known Teo for the Bose days as well, and I'm just here.
Something about that goddamn place.
Yeah, that's where it
Bo
all
campers.
started.
The place is currently up for sale, so
Yeah.
if you want a waterfront property, ball.
Reference for people who don't know what the fuck Bo Campers is. It's a restaurant that I think everyone that's in the room currently has either worked at or been at long enough to where you technically work there.
No, actually, everybody here has worked there.
Yeah, we were all
No, that's what I'm saying. Everyone here has
We
worked
all
there.
actually worked
No,
there.
we were all-
Not
we were
even
all
just
pleased.
been there. We just worked
Literally.
there.
Got a paycheck.
We all
We
saw
was there
that
for a
place
half
die.
off drinks. What you mean? Couldn't beat that in the biz.
Bo Campers is, imagine if you lived in the suburbs and you had a seedy bar restaurant where if you went with like your family, it would be super normal. But then if you went with your friends, you would like see things like people doing cocaine in the bathrooms or like a fight outside. Or, I don't know, maybe one of the servers getting fired in the middle of their shift because they're drunk. That happens several times. Or, if you know me, you may see like the kitchen staff just walking around the restaurant.
In apron with shit on the apron.
dirty aprons, just walking around the entire restaurant.
Yeah, dude, I used to just...
Chilling at main bar like you ain't got shit to do. Like,
Talking to the bartenders,
listen,
yo,
listen.
how you doing, bro?
It's nothing like a fight night, and nachos have been going for 40 minutes, and the kitchen staff is watching a nice fight.
And you want to know the best part is, being a part of the kitchen staff, working in that place was great because not only would I have like 6 or 7 tickets that I would just walk away from, I would go, and then the servers would be like, yo, Saunders, and come dap me up, clap me up, whatever. And I go back in the kitchen, and then they come be like, yo, so where are those nachos at? And I could look them straight in the face after like dapping them up, making a joke, be like, yo, fuck you and your nachos. And the best part was there were certain servers that would like go get a manager.
Get fucked.
And they'd be like, he's not making my nachos. And then Marco, well, I don't know if I'm a dox Marco. I might fucking bleep that out. I keep saying his name. You know, I'm not. Marco would come over and he'd be like, yo, Saunders, bro, you got to make those nachos. And again, I would dead ass look my manager in the face and be like, you come make the nachos. He'd be like, Bobble, come on, Bobble. I'm like, bro, she's going to make the nachos when I'm goddamn good and ready to give her the nachos.
That place.
And that's how it would work. And that was just the dynamic, to be honest.
Like,
and then we'd all go to like JP Mulligan's and just get blasted off of Yingling pictures.
to the point where the sun's up, the cops have already left, and you close up the fucking bar.
Yeah. And half of the people that you're with have to open.
Just a second.
Yo,
And then you get to work, you're like, well, why is the restaurant shit? Because you was out till like 7 a.m. with half the people that opened the restaurant. What you mean?
Closing 2 places in one day, basically.
You close your restaurant and then somebody else's restaurant.
There's really no camaraderie though, unless you've been out together till 4 a.m.
Yeah,
because everybody feels it. Everybody is feeling the
It's
same
almost
way.
like going to war. Everybody doesn't want to be there. Everybody wants to be home in their bed. Everybody could cry, but I'm gonna tough it out for the team
and drink our sorrows away.
Yeah. Teo and Jared are still going hard, bro. I'm gonna look at Nieto, and Neto's gonna be like, "Dog, we gotta get out of here," and be like, "Nigga, we gotta ride this out, bro."
I don't know
We're
if I
here.
can make it.
Week 2 out of the 6, it's not gonna happen. We going to the next place. We just gotta enjoy it.
And y'all didn't drive, so
We 2 out of the 6.
y'all didn't drive, so y'all.
And I ain't
suck.
paying
So
for
it's the
Uber
sober
right
ones
now,
that don't
dog.
drive.
I already spent 40 on a beer. I ain't paying for the Uber, dog.
Damn.
We riding this wave till the sun comes up.
Yeah.
No, the worst thing I saw at Bo Campers was when that glove came out of the fucking nachos.
Dude, I remember.
Woo! That was insane.
Band-Aid.
Lawrence isn't picking up.
The whole glove inside the nachos. That was
A whole glove?
and you know what was the worst part? The guest walked around the restaurant showing it to everyone.
Wait, so the
Wow,
rest
good
of
for
the
them.
they pulled the glove out of the nachos.
And that guest, the guy was walking around with it. He's like,
Good
"Hey,
shit.
look, this was in my food," and you could tell
Good
because
shit.
it was full of cheese, bro.
Good shit.
It was
Good.
it was a day. That day was everyone was like, "Oh wow, holy fuck." That was
there was a glove.
Bro, I was there. Okay?
yeah. That
I'm
was
telling you, this was the craziest Sunday ever.
it was football season too.
Listen, not only did this guy walk around with the glove to every table,
Everybody, bro.
he decided not only to not tip the server, but the server actually clocked out right after that.
Wait, really?
Alex clocked right out after that. Bro, that's embarrassing, dog.
You can't.
Bro, yo,
not
you're
even
one
your
good
fault,
table
bro.
of the day, ordered all these appetizers, walked around with a
But that's
glove.
not his fault, though.
Of course, it's not his fault.
I understand, bro, but
But how do you feel after
bro?
that?
You're the one bringing
I'm done.
this food out to
I'm
them.
done.
Wait, so you're asking me how it would feel if I brought nachos to a table and there was a glove in it and I had nothing to do with that? I wouldn't give a fuck because I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but I guess
I'd
you-
actually
you
probably
just
be
don't
laughing.
give a fuck
'Cause I'd be
about
like, holy shit, there was a glove in your nachos. I had nothing to do with that because I don't make the
see, but
nachos.
Sadas, you're a
And
different-
also, I'm not digging through your food before I bring it to you.
You hate people for sure. That's why you
What? I'm
kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, if it is something
kitchen
that there's
staff.
nothing you can do about it, but at the same time, like, yo,
I'm gonna be mad about
I'm gonna
not.
close out these tables, and then I'm gonna take an hour break so I know nobody else, that sat here knows about what happened. And I'm gonna just
They
chill
know
out.
about what happened. The guy walked around the restaurant with a glove and the nachos. And if somebody's like, yo, oh my God, what happened? Oh, there's some fucking dumbass in the kitchen, I guess.
He definitely knew.
I get it. I get you. It doesn't involve you. You had nothing to do with it. But at the same time, you served them.
I have. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with
Served
me.
them.
No, I get it. Listen, honestly, just being there was crazy because I was like, damn, my tables are just really getting fucked right now. It's done for me because everybody that didn't order yet is gonna be like, damn, do I really want to order? And that's
Wait, hold on.
exactly
Pause.
what happened.
Tail.
old days of dough.
What do you want? Water?
No, the beer. No. I was just saying the other type of beer. I just didn't want to say it out loud.
Kids, just gonna say, when you get older, don't start drinking, don't start smoking, don't start doing a podcast. Just live in your parents' house. Just find a way to just live off of them for the rest of your life. I promise you.
Save
It'll be
as much
so
money as
better
you possibly can.
than like
As early as you can.
once you like beer, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Once you like the outside life, it's okay.
Because like the podcast is getting paused now, and I'm not pissing at anybody, but I'm
Outside's
just
not
saying
worth
it's getting
it.
paused because of beer. This is still gonna be. This is staying in. I'm leaving this in on purpose, just to give a warning to youths out there.
Shit, they just missed a 55-yard
That
field goal.
once you and your friends like beer, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna start a podcast, and then you have to pause the podcast because somebody needs a beer. You know what I'm saying? So just don't drink, guys. Crashing out.
Yeah, man, crashing out is a real thing. I swear to you, I used to think it was a youthful thing to say, which it still is, but at the same time, it just like every generation you just learn a little bit more how to say things conveniently. And crashing out is just a real way of saying fuck it.
It's like
I'm telling you,
it's a new
I'm
way of
about
saying
to
you're going through a
crash out.
crisis, bro.
it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Who cares?
It's a crisis.
Ah man, I crashed out at work the other day. It was crazy. I was hungover. Looked at all my coworkers and said, "Why y'all talking about politics? We're selling jeans and T-shirts." And I said, "Damn."
Bro, what do you mean, dog?
Because it still affects you.
Politics, bro.
Yeah, do you want to
don't
buy
have
these $1,000 jeans? Trump said to.
Yo, welcome to Amiri. We got 25% off today. By the way, are you registered to vote? Just curious. Just a question. I know it has to do with the clothes, but I'm just curious. Yeah, I just want to know who you are as a person.
Nah, man, crashing out. Crashing out's a real, it's a real
Nah,
thing.
man, crashing out.
real
Crashing
thing.
out is easy, which also leads into what I was gonna bring up. Crashing out. So if you don't know the reference crashing out, it's usually drug related. But in my age, crashing out usually means my gambling addiction, which is what I wanted to bring up today. So I've recently become addicted to sports betting. It's an addiction. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Law of America.
So for the podcast, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna Google some things. And did you know over the last 3 years, sports betting alone, right, has increased by like 65%.
Yeah, no, it's
In
been
the United
crazy because of the amount of ads that go on everywhere. Like,
The sports
they
betting
encourage
industry
you
has
now.
made like, I think from 2019 to this year, they've made like $65 billion.
Bro.
Sports betting industry. I'm not talking about like gambling and casinos. I'm talking about like sports betting at like when you go on fucking YouTube and you see Rob Gronkowski's like sports bet, or you see Drewski or fucking whoever the fucking like Prize Picks, those people. Those people have made $65 billion over the last
every day.
what, 5 years?
You got to think about it, especially after I took this last like little trip to Vegas. Bro, the way that they really push sports betting is how they're pushing everything. It's just in your face all the time.
All the time.
And it's so convenient.
extremely
Why not?
convenient.
You could put up $10
And make $15,000.
and make $15,000. And you know what's crazy? You just got to go on the social media where you watch people that do this every day hit $1 for $20K.
You don't even have to
can't
do
do
anything.
They'll show you the pics, which is
They'll show
You
you the
can go
picks, and then
watch
you'll go on your way to lose $500 to win $20.
And then within 6 months, you're wondering why you're always short $500 on the rent. You're like, bro, what is happening? It's because of Mike Evans, bro. That's why. Because that fucking piece of shit wants to
decided
fucking
to get one catch and then say, "Oh, my hamstring hurts again."
All right, you know what? I'm gonna tweak out for 2 seconds. All right,
just cue up
for
this
people who
video,
don't know,
you know, with the sports.
right? Who don't care about sports. I'm going to make it super simple for you, right? So this sports team put up 51 points. And for a team to do this in sports, it'd be like in a metaphor, right? This team put up 51 points. I'm going to just tell you what happened. The team put up 51 points, and their star wide receiver didn't do anything. So for reference, right, just popular reference, it would be like if LeBron James was in the NBA Finals and he got 2 points. That's like what would happen. Or if
2010.
they had like the greatest pop singers of all time, like the 50 greatest pop singers of all time, and Michael Jackson was like 52. You'd be like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I'm saying? It'd blow your fucking mind. I don't know what other references I could give people. It'd be like if you went to Walmart because they said it's 50% off, and then you get to the register and the cashier's like, actually, it's full price. Literally, it's like a bamboozle. And, you know, I forgot where I was going with this, but fuck Mike Evans is the point. Right? Because if that happened to you and your friend was like, I bet you $2 that LeBron James isn't going to score any points. You're like, what the fuck, bro? What happens if I win? He's like, I'll give you $50,000. And you're like, cool, awesome.
I'll do that.
And then LeBron James scores no points. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. A perfectly healthy 45-year-old LeBron James scores 0 points in the NBA Finals. You probably shoot yourself. But see, the thing with sports addiction is that you're like, damn, I was so close. So next Sunday, LeBron James has to go off, right? He's got to make points because he didn't make any this week. So the next Sunday, you put another $10. So you go to your friend and you're like, yo, you want $2 again? And your friend's like, yeah, I'll take your $2. So you give him $2, and then LeBron James fucks up again. And then after that Sunday, your friend that you give the $2 to is like, yo, you know baseball and soccer exist too, right? You can give me like $15. And maybe I'll give you like $50,000. You're like, really? I mean, I haven't won anything yet, but you're telling me you'll give me $50,000 if I start watching baseball? And your friend's like, yeah, bro. All you got to do is just watch baseball. So you start giving your friend $50, right? Because you're watching baseball now.
Deeper in the hole now. Okay.
You're deeper in the hole. But see, Jared, the thing is you don't realize you're in the hole because you're looking up the whole time. So all you see is the sky. You know what I'm saying? Sky's the limit.
Positive thinking, positive
see-
energy. You don't look down. You look up.
You're never
Positivity.
looking down.
Oh, okay.
Why are
Gotcha.
you looking down? Because you're watching baseball. You're watching football now. You know who Mike Evans is. You know Mike Evans is good. You know he catches the ball. You know he runs fast when he catches the ball. And you know there's another guy that throws him the fucking ball. So why would I not bet on him catching the ball, Jared?
Plus, there's only 2 rules in betting. You either quit or you start winning, and we're
Right.
not quitting here.
And my mom didn't raise a quitter.
So we're going to win.
So addiction is the only way.
And you know what happens? You know when you eventually do look down?
Uh-huh. Well, that's later on. That's
That's-
when I'm
that's
in
when-
debt.
Okay, we're gonna get
That's
there.
when
That's when the month comes and you're like, how fuck? How am I going to pay for
That's the
everything?
divorce.
Even still
That's
before
losing the
that,
kids,
you're looking
that's
up,
moving
you're
to West Palm
watching,
Beach.
You're hoping like, oh my God,
Yeah.
they're coming back. We'll be saved, everything. And you don't hit, then you look down and you see a nice...
Oh, huge hole.
But you know what?
No, you know what you see? You see
So
hell.
now,
It's
you
hell.
know,
It's Satan
you're
looking at you.
8 games into your 10 parlay, 10
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
parlay,
yeah.
and now they just wiped. So
I mean, but again, next Sunday, they might not.
Yeah, and it's the thrill of it, you know? It's all about the feels.
$10 more.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
So close.
So
we'll try it
close.
one more time.
$10 more.
Yep.
So close.
It's me about once a Sunday. It's a real thing, man.
So fucking close.
Gambling addiction, man.
This doesn't.
Ah,
When
man.
you take a break, you almost forget it exists. Then once you get back, you're like, oh,
yeah, I took a break and I felt great, and now I'm right back in it.
You know what it's like?
Brothering.
I got a perfect
Brother.
out of this world metaphor for you that explains the exact feeling you would have. Imagine you go to the arcade and you're playing the claw machine, right? And you get the thing you want, and it's picked up and it's moved over to the top of the thing, but the power cuts off for the entire shopping plaza. So you got the fucking item. It was over the whole, but the power turned off, so the claw won't let it go. So you are already, listen, you're like, fucking, I did it.
Go to
So you
management.
come back next week. Fucking stuffed animal's there. Wait. Stuffed animal's there, Jared. It's there again in the same spot that it was there last week. You just don't need the power to go off, bro. That was crazy that happened. That was like a 1 in a million thing that happened. You get the stuffed animal again. You pick it up, claw machine breaks. Holy shit!
That's crazy.
Oh, fucking God,
Murphy's
right?
Law is hit.
So the power didn't go out this time. You got the stuffed animal again, but the fucking machine itself broke for some fucking reason. So you see what I'm talking about here? You do what needs to be done, brother.
And then you tell yourself, "There's no way."
There's
the
no way
third
it'll
time
happen again. And then it comes again, and guess what?
It happens
The
again.
power goes out, and the guy's like, hey, guess what? I meant to tell you, rolling blackouts, dog. All season. All season, Mike Evans is going to be tearing his goddamn Achilles. He's going to have his thigh is going to be more sensitive than your girlfriend's feelings on her period, dog. And they tell you that week 4. So you're like, you know what? There's an arcade across the street. No blackouts over there. Can't fail me.
So exactly, yeah.
Turns
So-
out that arcade is pretty shit. The reason that nobody went to that arcade
No,
is
no.
because it's shit.
The card-
and you're gonna throw all your money into that goddamn arcade, thinking that it's not gonna be shit every Sunday.
the
and
arcade
every
tricks
Sunday.
you first. It lets you win once.
Oh yeah.
It lets you win once, and you're like, "Oh, this is it. This is the new one."
Yeah, you're leaving the arcade that has the blackouts and the machine breaks down, and they're like,
Yeah.
you know what? We'll give you a $25 credit for the other arcade.
Free one.
$25. So you're like, why not?
You're like, "Wow, right." You quit until the notification comes up. Hey, you got a free bet. All right, we in there again.
We're back.
I guess you.
Remember in Terminator when Arnold Schwarzenegger was singing to lava and he stuck his thumb up? He's like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
That's every Sunday. I sing Until the Lava I Die, but there's going to be Terminator 2. I'll be back.
Sunday ends, all your parlays don't hit. You're like, fuck. And then Saturday comes around, you're like, all right, here we go.
So I have an article, Jared. You see right there, it says, this is easy.
Yeah, I do.
You see that? That's the thing. It's super easy, bro. Right?
Super easy.
We're not going to read this whole thing, but basically this guy...
all your money.
this guy... speaking of the positives of
Crashing out is easy.
speaking of the positives of gambling addiction,
It's gonna happen.
Yo, that crash
This
out
is easy, but not winning.
Do you want to crash out this Sunday
Somebody
evening?
lost a fucking 18-leg parlay at like 0.3 seconds left in a quarter. And yo, he goes ballistic in fucking Hard Rock or some shit. I'm serious. It's bound to happen.
Yeah, this is
so I have this
easy
news
not
article
to
where
win,
this
bro.
guy, his girlfriend broke up with him. It's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
Because he started a gambling addiction. And I'm not going to make you guys read the whole thing. But basically, there's one point here where he says, this is easy. And the thing that I liked, it was definitely murky in terms of the legality and legitimacy of it all. But I didn't care, he said. And that's the thing right there, Jared. You have to realize, I don't care. I have an addiction. It's like you have a friend that has a drug addiction that's cool with it.
Yeah, I had those.
I'm that guy, but with sports. And the thing that I love about this, right? Malik vividly remembers his first $10 win. I remember Taylor was telling you it's the little things that give you little nugs, Jared. This guy didn't win $50,000. He won $10. Won $10. I was totally warping out of my mind, said Malik. It's $10, Jared. So again, the reason I'm bringing this up, and it may sound crazy to you again, but just this guy won $10 and he's fucking busting a load in his pants.
It's static. He's going crazy. Yeah,
His girlfriend broke up with him for $10. However, $10 bets become $100 wagers.
Okay.
Which quickly morphed into stakes involving thousands of dollars. So this guy clearly has a fucking problem, right? I don't have that problem, Jared. But my point bringing up this article is you see the joy that this guy had? He broke up with his girlfriend.
Did she break up or he broke up?
She broke up.
broke up.
Yeah, who cares?
The relationship ended because of the
He's getting $10 parlays, brother. Who gives a fuck who broke up with who? She broke up with the winner. She
Hey, the
broke
way
up with
how he
him.
sees it, he got more money to put into the parlays. That's fucked, but
She broke up with the winner. That's all I see right there.
Now he has, and
I
like
don't
Jared
think he
said, he
was
has
really
more
a
money to
winner.
play with now. Yes.
He wasn't really acting like a winner.
Dude.
No
read the
gambler
tail.
says this is
Tail.
easy. This is great.
What do you mean? All
This
gamblers.
is easy.
All gamblers say that.
Quote
I
from-
have the locks.
Yeah, after they've done shit themselves for 4 quarters, they'll be like, ooh,
Yeah, and
thank God I made that
and then they give
$200.
and then they give you the play like, yo, this is the lock of the night, bro.
I'm the lock master.
and that shit.
Then you got 4 homeboys texting you, nigga, what you mean you didn't get that lock? 1 yard, bro?
$11 billion in taxes were brought into state coffers this year.
Yo.
That's fucking crazy, dog.
Yo, how we doing over there, Taylor?
It's just insane. Speaking of their parlay bets, how are the bets doing, boys? You guys crashing out yet?
No, because the Ravens are up 27-10.
Boom! If you don't know, it'll
Big
probably
crash
get cut.
out.
To be honest, these last 2 minutes probably get cut out, but you know,
100%.
110%. But yeah, shout out to the Ravens. They suck. Yeah. Honestly, the only point of me bringing up this article.
This is
was,
an article about gambling
Yeah.
and how bad it is, and then
It's
DraftKings.
DraftKings in the background.
DraftKings.
Bring up one of the biggest
That is
books.
hilarious.
Yes. DraftKings.
On the CNN article about sports gambling.
Fucking drug
They
and
have
the
a-
antidote
Look,
at
and-
the same time.
Wait, look,
the poison.
look at the
poison
caption.
and
Look at the
antidote
caption.
at the same
Former NFL tight end.
Greg Olson shows the first place during the DraftKings bet. Oh, wow. Shout out to Greg Olson, bro.
Greg Olson is over here betting on
Yeah,
NASCAR,
butt
bro. He's betting
chin,
on
bro.
race cars. Race cars. He's betting on race
that's a
cars.
serious butt chin.
You know what? This is going to be the thumbnail for the
Selling
podcast.
the bullets and the bandages.
Greg Olson, I hope you're okay with me using you as the thumbnail for my podcast.
Oh boy.
But yeah, that's definitely going to be the thumbnail. This guy's face.
That's a great picture right there.
That's the crash out face.
Nah, that's a pre-crash out.
That's a pre-crash out. That's that. This is my last bet. That's my last $20.
I wasn't gonna do this. Yeah, okay. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna do
Yeah, I'm
this.
gonna bring a gun to your house and not tell you.
You guys, I just put $500 on Lamar Jackson throwing for 400 yards. That's that face right there.
That's the lock. That's the lock of the night,
confidence.
guys. The lock of the night.
That's the face of the guy that turns around and shows his girlfriend the 12th bet parlay that he put in. Yo,
It's
babe.
gonna hit.
Yo, babe, check this out.
It's gonna hit, man.
6 legs in. 6 legs in. He's like,
I
babe,
swear to God,
babe,
if this
we're
hits,
gonna be rich.
If this fucking hits, you don't got to go to work tomorrow.
ever again.
I've said
Babe,
that.
Nah,
babe,
just some-
I swear to God, we're going to Puerto Rico tomorrow. Me and all your friends.
5 minutes. 5 minutes in. 5 minutes into
Yo,
the parlay.
when the
he's
bets are hit, when you're putting in the bets Friday, Saturday night, yo, everybody's your friend. I'm texting lads like, yo, tomorrow, nigga, you want to go to like Puerto Rico? What? I might hit tomorrow, bro. You want to go?
I might hit tomorrow.
I might hit tomorrow. You want to go?
Yo, what are you talking about, Danny? Brother.
Bro, the sports, I'm locked in, son. Don't ask questions. You're going to fuck it up. I'm locked in. Just don't worry about it. I've been watching the highlights. I've been doing the stats. I got ESPN Plus, bro. I'm paying $9.99 for the extra stats, bro. I'm locked in, homie. I'm in like 8 Discords. We good.
The parlay gods are listening to you right now.
If
Bro,
they're yelling,
I
they're
don't need
locked
that.
in.
I don't need
if
that.
they're-
I don't need that bad energy.
they're that
Actually, you know what?
enthusiastic
Fuck you.
about it.
We can go to Puerto Rico if I win.
And this I'm saying this all while Laz is still on the phone. What are you talking about? Bro, you telling me Baker Mayfield not going to throw for 3 touchdowns tomorrow? You have no idea what you're talking about.
gonna
Bro,
throw
you
3
know what?
interceptions.
You keep talking like that, you ain't going to Puerto Rico.
3 interceptions. I don't know about the touchdowns.
See, and that's what happens, Jared. He ends up throwing 3 interceptions, not 3 touchdowns.
And they start off 10-0 in the first half, and now they're down
You know what?
27-10.
Fuck you, Laz. We ain't going to Puerto Rico no more. And then the anger comes out. It's your fault because you were sitting there questioning Baker Mayfield.
we were going to have pina coladas on the beach, man.
You made him nervous. That's what happened. He heard you questioning him. He doubted himself.
Now he's throwing into a 3-person coverage.
All right.
Tight end
all right,
fully
all right.
over.
Enough of sports.
yeah.
Enough of sports. I got something else. I got a question.
All right.
I got a question and a game. You guys want to play the game or you guys want to do the question
I
first?
said we do the question.
The question first. Okay. Would you rather, right? Would you rather only be able to shower, but if you're ever in waist high water, you pass out? You can only take a shower for the rest of your life. And if you ever happen to be in water that reaches your, I would say mid-thigh, you pass out immediately.
Sitting water.
Doesn't matter. If the water rushes past your legs and there's water that reaches up to your
It says waist
mid-thigh.
high.
I'm saying mid-thigh.
Okay.
Change it. Mid-thigh. Waist-high is pretty deep. You got to be no for that shit.
Well,
That's pretty scary.
so how high? How high?
Waist high.
You can never
Waist
go to
high.
the beach?
You can never go to the beach. You can't go to a water park.
You'd be fine
You pass
because
out.
if you're
But you
listening,
can
he
only
said-
take a shower for the rest of your life.
Never go to the beach.
Or you only take baths, but if you get showered on by water for more than 60 seconds, you pass out. So you can take baths, and if you get wet, like rained on, sprinkler,
Damn,
fucking
but
dog peeing on
for
you, and it's
60
longer than 60
seconds,
seconds,
though?
you pass out.
Nah.
If you think about it, 60 seconds is enough time for you to get out of the rain and not pass out.
But wait, but does the 60 seconds restart when you get out of it? Because
Yes.
like,
Every
all
time
then,
you
I'm
go
a
into the
fucking-
ring-
I'm
Oh,
only
yeah,
gonna
I'll be
take baths.
bathing
Yeah,
then.
I'm only gonna take baths.
Yeah.
I prefer
Yeah.
showers, but
Nah,
It
man.
depends.
I'm not going to lie.
How long
bro.
you pass out?
I'm not
Bro,
going to lie,
if you
bro.
pass out in
I'm only,
waist high
I'm-
water,
I'm
you're
choose
dead.
the first option. And I'm going to tell you why,
Even
right?
if it's thigh high, you're dead.
First off, you get in the
dead.
shower.
Wait. So you're choosing showers.
Oh, I'm choosing the showers, brother.
But Tail,
you gotta
It
fight.
sucks,
I mean,
but pool, beach, all that shit can suck a dick.
if you ever,
I'll
I'd
go
rather
to
be
the beach.
able
I don't
to
go in the
shower
public
for
pools
as
no
long
more.
as I
Wait,
need.
Tail, but what,
Tail.
what if we go to a party and like I don't know and I push you in the pool? You'll pass out immediately.
Tail, you'll
me.
die.
Then y'all got to save me.
That's the thing, though. Tail, what
But you're
happens
passed
if you
out.
get?
And you know what? To answer Laz asked the question, how long you pass out for? You know what? I'm gonna say you're out 24 hours.
Oh, you're dead. You're dead.
You're out. You're passed out. You're fine. You'll wake up perfectly fine.
Not if you're
You'll
underwater.
remember
Not
why
if
you
the
passed
water's
out.
waist
If you're
high.
underwater.
There'll be no damage.
You're gonna be-
Again, if you pass out and you fucking fall in the concrete, sure, there's physical damage. But I'm talking about from you passing out. You'll be passed out for 24 hours and you'll wake up. There'll be no mental damage to your brain. How
No,
about
but
that?
what if
Truthfully, if I knew that every time
If
I
any
was
of these
in,
scenarios happen and you're in it, you're out for 24 hours, son.
if I was in a thigh,
If we go to
high
Disney and it starts
water,
raining and you don't get under cover in 60 seconds,
You're out.
You're out.
that's crazy.
You can't run. You can't just pop into something.
First off, y'all boys thinking about this too lightly. Truthfully, you telling me you couldn't avoid thigh high water and you'd be a-okay,
All right,
but you'd rather have to run from water just so you don't pass out for a day.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing,
Do
though.
you not run out the rain as it is? I mean, I prefer.
Jared,
I like.
but here's the
walking in
thing,
rain
Tail.
anyways.
Yeah,
If I'm
but
going
Jared,
somewhere,
Jared.
I'm gonna get out the rain.
Jared, at the end of the day,
You know what?
it could
Tail-
sprinkle,
you know what,
and
to
that's
be honest-
you still being showered.
No.
Yeah,
to be
but you
honest,
just
Tail-
hide.
Tail brought up a good point. There is a strong sway in this. So you know what? Instead of it being thigh high wastewater, if 50% of your body gets covered in water, pass out. It's got to be something related to the bath.
I'm still taking.
If
I'm
you're
still
so
taking the
if you're
60 seconds.
if you're getting rained on, and I'm not talking about somebody throws water on
I'm
you.
gonna just die.
You know what?
I mean,
essentially that
Tail,
point.
if you are in the waist high
If
water
you,
passing out, you're
say,
gonna die.
example, and not saying this is literally has to happen every time, but like you know how like you've ever like fallen in a puddle or like sat down somewhere and it's wet. If 50% of you gets wet, you pass out.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. This is dead.
Nah, I'm not.
How am I gonna enjoy
I mean,
this?
I go to the beach,
There's
so
just so many ways.
Because
Yeah,
to be
so,
honest,
okay, I'll just have to bathe for the rest.
what
of
Jared and Nieto are saying,
fine.
if you have an umbrella, technically I avoid every situation. I might just get fucked one day.
Here's the thing, though, Tail. If you get caught in an emergency where the water reaches your thigh,
Yeah,
you're
dog.
fainting, and if ain't nobody there to
passing
help
out.
you,
I'm
you're
thinking-
dying.
You're dead.
You're
See, I'm thinking about
dead.
We live in
emergencies.
Florida. What if you go through the guardrails and into a
the
lake?
thing.
Yo,
Once that shit hits
you're
your thigh-
instantly in that water. Yo, you're underwater.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to run.
But we definitely switched the question.
Regular life,
Nah.
even if we leave it this way, regular life, avoiding the rain is a lot easier than me being in a situation where I'm in waist high water. Because if I'm in waist high water, I'm in fucking waist high water, dog. This probably what there's a
probably
50%.
an issue.
How often are you gonna be in
Or you're
waist
at the
high
beach.
water?
I'll say this: there's a
You
50%
can say
chance.
you hate pools
No,
and beaches.
I'm saying. So listen,
Bodies of water.
there's a 50%
You're not
chance
gonna
that if
die
I'm in
you're
waist
getting
high water,
sprinkled with water for 60 seconds.
What?
If
You're
you
not
get
gonna-
showered on for 60 seconds and you pass out, there's a higher probability that you're not going to die.
Okay.
Versus if you're already in waist high water, you
And you pass out, you're going
Brother,
underwater.
You're underwater. for
So what I'm saying,
water.
okay, Taylor, listen,
24
listen.
hours, you're dead.
Taylor, so listen, there's a 50% chance that if you're in either of these situations, right? 50% chance that I'm getting rained on. I'm probably outside in public somewhere, so if I pass out, somebody's gonna catch me. There's a 50% chance,
Or
right?
not.
That if I'm getting sprinkled on, it's not of my choosing, right? Which is a storm happens and I'm in public somewhere. The 50% chance of me getting stuck in waist high water is the room is flooding.
What if you was
By
just running to the bus
yourself.
stop
The room is flooding.
and nobody's there?
Or I was pushed into a pool.
What do you mean with the bus person there? What if you 30 minutes? You got to be early to the bus stop first. If you ever take the bus, you know you got to be
Again,
early to
I'm
the
in
bus
public and somebody's gonna see
Yeah,
me.
someone's
pass
stop.
out.
What
It's
if
good.
nobody sees you?
For
passed
how
out in
long?
public.
It's
You just
24
pass out on the
hours.
road.
I'm passed out.
On the sidewalk.
For 24
On the
hours, you're just
sidewalk.
not gonna see nobody, bro. 24 hours, they're just gonna walk by you and be
No,
like,
tail.
Niggas is not
Tail.
going to touch you.
If I'm passed out on the sidewalk for 24 hours, somebody's
ask
gonna
you,
do
yo,
something.
you good?
Nobody going to touch you.
Tail.
bro.
If I'm dressed like
we
a
are not
bum,
in New York. We are not in Cali.
Okay.
Like
we're in
people don't-
Miami, bro. We're the nosiest city in the
Time
world,
out,
bro.
real
They're
quick.
gonna find
Time
out what's
out.
wrong with you.
time out real quick.
They're gonna be like, hey, run up man's pockets real quick.
Time out real quick.
They'd be like, yo, you good? Bro?
Just cast your check. You're
Hey,
done.
he breathing. All right, cool. Take his shit.
Time
take
out
his
real
shit.
quick.
And then we find out he's good.
Time out real quick. This nigga.
he got mugged.
Imagine Jared passed out.
His gun's getting
If
taken
I
first.
walked past him, not that he would get robbed. That's not the point. My point is that if Jared walked past, if I walked past him, I'd be like, "Yo, this man got jeans on." I ain't never seen no bum wear jeans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna think something's wrong.
No.
Especially, and this is,
Bums
and I'm
usually get a lot of
Teo,
genes.
I'm not
People throw
talking.
genes away a lot.
Teo,
Okay.
I'm not talking about drug passed out. I'm not talking about you slumped.
High
I'm
quality
talking
genes,
about
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you black out. Like you like you know how people get hit in the NFL and they just like click. You're walking down the street, you like, oh shit, it's raining. And you look at me, you like, yo, I'm about to fall out. And you literally like just like click. Like you had a concussion.
Bro, but if I was in waist high water, 9 times out of 10, especially,
drowning.
you gonna have somebody around you.
What if you don't got nobody around you?
But what if you don't got nobody around you on the way to the bus stop?
Somebody gonna walk past you.
Did
The bus stop.
you see Deep Blue Sea?
What if you got
LL Cool
nobody-
J ain't have nobody
what if-
around
what
it the
if-
whole entire thing?
Tail, you telling me right now the bus driver gonna pull up to the bus stop, see somebody pass on the sidewalk,
just
open the door, look, and be like, nah.
Bums
not today.
exist,
Close
bro.
the door and just be
He got jeans on.
Bums
he ain't
exist,
no bum.
bro.
He got jeans on. I see a work bag right there, and then somebody stealing his iPhone. Bro, what's going on right now? What happened to this
Yo,
dude?
you know what though? But I got 4 more stops before I could take a break.
Teo, for real.
Teo really think
What is going on?
Bro,
What
people
is
are not
living in?
humane with Teo. Teo
live in
be
a
like
third
that,
world
though.
country.
People be crashing out.
Yo, but
I don't got time for this.
Nobody crashing out got jeans and
Also
work
has a
clothes
point,
on,
though.
brother.
I'm not his concern.
I don't care. You're an adult.
You're
Why are you
breathing.
passed out on the sidewalk?
So-
What he's saying.
I'll call the cops for you. That's
You
what
have-
it is.
I'm sorry, but if I'm a bus driver and I see someone nicely dressed passed out on the side of the road, I'm gonna call the cops or
But what
something.
if you hit your head hard enough? You already dead.
But you can't debate with Teo. All right.
No, I'm not debating this. I'm just saying.
Teo, we're just trying to wrap
You
around
asked
your
a
logic, right?
question. Some of y'all rather get showered on. I'm gonna stay in that waist high water because you know what? I'm not gonna be in waist high water. I can ignore it. I can stay away.
What if you are though? What if the odds that you are in waist high water
Man, shit. I'm gonna just
and nobody's there?
I'm gonna have to jump.
And I'm not trying to dox you or whatever, but you have said on the podcast you can't swim.
Kid. So if I can't swim and I know I pass out in waist high water,
You extra dead.
I'm never going to the fucking
You
pool.
extra dead.
You're dead.
You're extra
You
dead.
can't say you're dead because
You're
why
dead
would
2
I
times
ever
over.
go that way?
Taylor, you're
I
gonna
have to be
die.
in a plane over the ocean.
Taylor, you're gonna die. Your
to blow up.
reincarnated body is then gonna die immediately once you're reincarnated, just because you can't swim and you'd passed out in the water. Because you said it's safer. A bus stop. It's a community bus stop. Who the fuck is it gonna help you out if you're passed out at a bus stop?
Old lady gonna pass by.
Bus
she gonna
stops
help.
not always being used.
Tail 24 hours is a dude laying by the bus stop for 20. Somebody's gonna do something. We're talking about in public. What's going on here?
Or nothing.
You're just in the middle of the street. Ah shit.
Like imagine it starts raining, you said, oh man.
60 seconds though, bro. You got 60 seconds.
60 seconds, bro.
That's what I said. Because it's
60
crazy
seconds
if it
is
starts
not as
raining and you
short
pass
as
out.
you think it is.
60 seconds is as short as you think it is. Actually, take that back. 60 seconds is longer than you think it is. Especially in a situation where you need 60 seconds. It's longer than the fucking you get into a fight and somebody says 60 seconds, it's longer than the fuck you
You
think
have to
it is.
run into a building and you have to hope that building is open. Because truthfully,
You don't gotta run into a building, you gotta get
you're
undercover,
under-
bro.
You go,
You
yo.
gotta stop
You gotta get
getting
undercover
rained on.
and then it resets.
What if you're in a place that has no cover?
You fucked.
There it is.
What
out.
if you're in a place
Where
that's
are you
waist
in a
high
place that
water
you didn't
and you
have
have
cover?
nobody with you? You're
Why
dead.
would you be? How
Why
often
would you
are
be
you?
outside?
I
Sounds
want
like
you to
it.
search up how often are people in waist high
Zombie
water?
apocalypse. There you go.
In rivers, oceans,
Bro, it can happen anywhere.
pools,
Yeah, I can't believe this is a thing.
sewers.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Wait, Jared.
Sewers.
Lakes, rivers, sewers.
Futurama.
I ain't going to sewers, man.
The sewers.
Hey, he said zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
You and I about the
Hey,
sewer people.
Yo, guys.
gotta go.
I know we're going on tonight. I just want to say I can't go in any sewers. All right. The thing, waist high water, no
Facts.
sewers.
Waist high water.
Sewers are out tonight. Sewers.
I know for the
I
hit
do that.
Twin Peaks. Just keep me away from the sewers, all right?
Keep them away from the sewers, dog. No waist high water.
No way.
Listen, the odds of you being in the rain for longer than 60 seconds in waist high water, especially if you know of your condition, waist high water is way more dangerous. Waist high water equals death 50% of the time.
Yep. Listen, man. Y'all
Passing out in the rain means embarrassment
It's-
or I'm passed out on the sidewalk for 24
It's
hours.
still-
And I
it's-
wake up in the morning like, damn, nobody help me?
I think they're both equally dangerous, and y'all could quote me on this because at the end of the day, it really just depends where you're at and what you're doing.
I guess you're right.
All right, worst case scenario, you pass on the sidewalk. You get raped and mugged.
Damn.
I didn't mean to laugh.
How you supposed to live after
I know.
that?
It's
Trying
like-
to just don't
This one getting deleted.
No, I got it.
Trauma the rest
I
of
got
your
it.
life, bro.
I got it. Worst case scenario that happens to you: you get violated and you get mugged. Still alive.
0 to 100.
Worst case scenario, you fucking pass out in a waist high water. Nobody's there. You're dead. So it doesn't matter
100%.
if anybody raped you or not.
Especially as
'cause
somebody
you're
that
dead.
couldn't swim from the get go. No
See,
offense.
no, but the thing is, you have
So you
a.
had 60 seconds to get away, but you couldn't because you can't swim.
The thing is, you have a
Jared's
chance of
accent
living
came
with
out.
the other one.
But you can't
Don't
swim.
have a
You
chance
can't
of
swim.
living with the first one.
Brother, why would I even be in the water if I can't swim?
But that's
That
the
is
thing.
not Irie, man. Man don't want die.
Man, no one die.
No beach, no pool. I'm okay.
So Nieto, you're choosing.
No.
You're choosing baths. You're choosing
I'm
showers.
definitely choosing baths,
Wait, what was it?
and I'm running away from the rain.
Okay,
or any
baths are
shower.
running away from the rain. Jared, baths running away from the rain.
Baths and running away from
Taylor, shower, run away from waist high water.
That's it.
Just praying that doesn't
Never
happen.
ever be at a beach or.
I'm
pool
taking baths too.
or
I wouldn't
anything
mind
like
the
that.
bath.
You gotta just be aware, man.
Even though I
you
think
can't
it's
even get on
disgusting
a
to
boat.
soak in your own
We
shit
live
water.
in, we live in Florida, dog.
Taylor, you can't even get on a boat. It's gonna be
Exactly.
I can
dangerous.
get on
for
a
you.
boat. I can't get in the water.
I
It's gonna be
can carry
dangerous for you,
One
bruh.
Season why you can get into a car,
Dude,
You can
umbrellas
get
at Old
under
Navy are
an
like
umbrella.
$5.
You can
You can get into a car.
if you get into a car and go into a lake, you
could.
in waist high water.
Umbrella,
Listen,
car.
you could also never go to places that you would be in waist high water.
But you missing out on a lot.
That's life. Some people don't even own pools and never will own a pool.
You're right.
Don't even go to the community pool because it's piss in the pool.
Listen, if you're talking about taking, I don't like pools, but if you're
You're-
talking about taking away
You're
my
not.
ability
You're not
to go
allowed
to a
in
pool,
any water activity ever again.
no water activities ever. Dog.
That is
No
life.
water fun.
I will die.
No water fun
No water fun. You rather.
with your kids.
That's like
nothing.
having a deadly allergy. What you gonna do about it? You
But,
gonna still
but
do the
what do
allergy?
you mean? You're gonna
Yeah,
avoid
some
that.
If it's gonna
do.
ruin everybody else's fun, you really gonna ruin everybody else's fun and be a
Fuck
fucking
you.
party pooper?
You haven't
I'll
heard the
just
story
won't-
of
Don't
DMX?
invite me.
There's been several times we've gone to a restaurant and I can't enjoy a shrimp scampi because Teo's there.
You can enjoy it. Just sit away from me.
But
Same.
why I'm gonna sit away from my dog?
Same.
Meal
Please.
still ruined.
Please stay away.
I don't get to enjoy shrimp with my homie.
I don't get to enjoy shrimp with my homie. You eating the shrimp?
Yeah, but it's gonna make you all gaggy and you'll be like, "Ugh, but
Just
my
face that
skin
way.
is all
Yo, you know what kind of
dry
homies I have?
now.
They will order 30 shrimp at Miller's Ale House and be like, "Yo, you good?"
It was $5. It was $5
Yo, actually, I'm gonna order 30 shrimp too. You good?
It was
So there's
five.
60 shrimp around me.
You just
And
sit around
I'm
the best
supposed to
shrimp.
just chill.
It was $5.
I don't
I'm
care.
gonna get 30 shrimp. It's $5.
Don't invite me.
I'm gonna invite you, bro. But guess what? Shrimp is $5 and it's
Sit
30
at
of
the
them.
corner, bruh.
All right? We're gonna watch the game. You're gonna have to suck this up, bro. Oh, it's $5. It's saving me money.
If I lean back, they say, "Yo, why you being weird?"
Why are you being weird? You know
Trying
you're
not-
allergic to
I'm
shrimp.
trying not inhale.
You know what you're allergic to. Stop being weird.
How often you get 30 shrimp for $5?
Never.
Never. Name it. All right. Speaking of food, to close out the podcast, I have a game that I want to play with you guys.
Yeah.
So, anybody here been to England, France, Spain? Yeah?
Yep.
So we're going to play a game that has absolutely nothing to do with those countries. We're
Excellent.
play a game
Love that.
that has to do with UK foods. So I'm going to show you guys a picture, and for people listening to the podcast, suck it. Go watch the YouTube video. I don't mean to tell you suck it because you're listening, but suck it. You know, there's no way for me to not. You know, whatever. We're just going to play the game. So I'm going to show you guys a picture, and you guys are going to guess what this picture is. Oh, that's so small, isn't it?
Browser, bro.
Is that a shepherd's pie?
I was thinking
You should like forward.
Open in browser, and that's what the browser looks like.
Amazing.
I'm gonna add both of these pictures just so people can see.
Control plus. Come on.
Control plus.
Yeah.
Control plus.
Or
Uh,
your
a
command
MacBook
plus. 'cause
command
you're fucking
plus.
Mac. Sorry.
Where's the plus at?
Top right?
Command plus. Oh, Jared.
What is that?
No, some.
No pixelation.
So I'm gonna show you guys a picture of some food. It's British food. And I want
is
you
a
guys to
shepherd's
guess what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a chance. You guys can collaborate, but you guys have to come. You guys decide. And it's going to be like Jeopardy rules. So one of you answers. So there's the picture.
Where's the buzzer?
I'll be the buzzer. I'll tell you guys when you're taking too fucking long.
You got the potatoes. You got the carrots.
It's just
Looks
a-
like ground beef.
And
So
it's
I'm
just a
gonna,
fucking
while they're doing
pastry.
that, I'm gonna describe. It's a empanada looking pastry. It's got
Okay, I
meat,
thought he was gonna
potatoes,
say it's
carrots
Yeah, definitely.
inside of it. Would you guys like the definition of what it is?
No.
It's either okay.
A pastry stuffed full of meat and vegetables.
Shepherd's pie.
First became popular among tin miners. So miners who were mining tin, it became popular to them, as they were easily transportable and eaten without a plate or cutlery. Nowadays, the humble so-and-so plays on important parts of British food. Blah, blah, yeah, whatever. So yeah, tin miners used to do it because it was easy to bring into the mines. They could keep it in their pockets or whatever.
Hot pocket.
pot pie.
Hot pie? Is that your guys'
no,
vote?
it's
Hot
not.
pie?
No, he said pocket pie.
Pocket pie?
No,
Ooh, pocket pie. I like that.
It's a
Pocket
shepherd's
pie? A pie you can put in your pocket?
Shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie?
Yeah.
No. Shepherd's pie has mashed potatoes.
There's potatoes in
mashed
there.
That's no. That's I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, shepherd's pie has mashed potatoes in it. The carrots is there. Also, I don't see if it was shepherd's pie. There's no peas in there.
Yeah, where are the people?
Kind of veggies
There's
in
no
there.
there's no mash and there's no peas.
So it's
That's
not a
what
Hot
makes it
Pocket?
Shepherd's pie.
It's not a hot pocket, no.
I was thinking pot pie. I was thinking pot pie.
Shepherd's
but maybe
pocket.
shepherd's pie.
Pot pie?
There's another one.
All
Pot
right,
pie.
final answer.
For me,
Hot pie.
I'm gonna stick to shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie, pot pie. The group, you guys taking shepherd's or pot? There's
Pot
two
pie.
pot pies, one shepherd's. We're taking pot pies? Pot pies. And you are all fucking wrong. That is a Cornish pasty.
Oh, what?
A Cornish pasty is what that is called.
It's all right.
Important part of British food culture. It's even thought that they were the inspiration for the
said
South
shepherd
American
pie.
empanada. So
Where's
guess
the
what?
pie?
Nieto, you are Latino. You eat empanadas.
Yes, I do.
The Cornish pasty invented that for you. So shout out to Britain for taking over the world again.
well, they don't do it.
Well,
They
guess
always
what,
eat
Nieto?
shitty
The
trash
British
compared to
taught you
everybody
guys
else.
how to make empanadas.
no.
Nah,
They gave us the
pause,
base and
fall
we
back.
and we fucked it up and made
Gentlemen,
that
what
shit amazing.
is that?
Fried
It is
chicken.
for what I will
That is not
describe.
fried
I'll
chicken.
describe it to you
There's
guys every
no
time I
way
pull the
that is
picture.
fried chicken.
It's a little cup of what looks like jam, a little cup of what looks like butter, and two what I would assume are
Biscuits.
Biscuits, but I want you to think of
One looks
biscuits if
different
you
from
went
the
to like
other.
that weird coffee shop like on the
Crumpets.
corner
It has
that all the
fucking
goth
raisins
chicks work at.
inside.
Crumpets.
You could call it a crumpet, a scone,
I don't
kind of a
scone.
scone.
Crumpets.
It looks like a biscuit with raisins.
It does look like a biscuit.
I'll just put it like
Biscuits.
If you want to see all this stuff, by the way, it's on the Instagram, nobodysvintage.com.
It's crumpets.
Yeah.
Crumpets. So I will give you guys a hint. This is not. This dish is named like a dish. Like you know how would I
Like a
explain? it?
PB&J.
It's more of like a dish that has a name that doesn't directly involve the food that is there. If that makes sense. I don't know what it would be like in American terms, but if there's a dish that I make for you guys and it's called so and so, but it's like spaghetti. You get what I'm saying? So this is more like if imagine if I made teriyaki
was
salmon
right.
and it was called like, you know how it's called pot pie? Pot pie. It has nothing to do with
Pot or pot.
what anything that the ingredients that deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just called a
Okay.
pot pie. That makes sense? That's the best hint that I can give you without telling
Okay.
you exactly what it is.
Well-
So the food has nothing to do with the name. So what you're looking at the picture, I want you to think of like, if I was in Britain and somebody gave this to me, what would be the name of this dish?
Biscoff.
Biscoff. Dale? Biscoff. That was great.
Biscoff.
Laz is giving you
Okay.
a solid thumbs up on this one.
I mean, it looks like
Crumpets.
a muffin. We said
Crumpets.
scone.
I'm sticking to crumpets.
Keep I say crump. Crumpets.
Crumpets, Teo.
I'm sticking to crumpets, man.
Sticking to crumpets. Nieto's not here. Laz, you'll take Nieto's guess. What do you think, Laz? You think of crumpets as well?
No. Biscoff.
Biscoff? All right. Biscoff. So Laz said, you guys said crumpets. Laz said this meal, this dish, if you got this at a restaurant, you were like, I would like the Biscoff, or I would like the crumpets, right?
bullshitted, but
If you
yes,
guys
I
said
said
that
Biscoff.
at a restaurant. So you guys are wrong again. This is called afternoon tea. Scones, finger sandwiches.
So it is
cake.
a scone.
It is a scone. Finger cakes. Oh wait, Nieto. You want to guess what this picture is really quick?
I have no guess.
You have no guess?
Crumpets, scones.
Crumpet
biscuits.
scones. This is called afternoon tea. Nieto.
What the?
Yes.
But see, okay, here's a problem though. It seemed like there was so much importance
Uh-huh.
on the actual pastry or wherever the baked good.
Right,
It's a
but
scone. Where okay, now I saw the milk, but what is the majority of the picture? It's the
Well, there's
good.
milk and tea in there.
You're
But what the
correct.
fuck
However,
is
it's
that?
off in the corner.
Teo, that is afternoon tea.
That's afternoon tea.
Dude, what are you eating?
But
You want me to? I'll give you the definition. I got you. Scones, finger sandwiches, cake, and tea. What could possibly be better? Although we Brits
Real
are famous for
fucking
having
food.
afternoon tea every day at 5 p.m.
Toast
That's
and beans
really
is
bit of
the
a
worst
myth.
combination you
Afternoon
guys
tea
ever
is
created.
rare. That's generally taken around 3 or 4 p.m.
true.
Wow.
For traditional afternoon tea, there's no better place than Betty's Tea Room in York. So if you live in York, chip on down to Betty's Tea Room. Have a bit of afternoon tea around 4 p.m.
Betty. Big up yourself.
So yeah, you guys are wrong again. That's called afternoon tea.
Okay.
It does have a scone. Biscoff is close. I see where you're going with that. But it
tired
has
of
nothing to do with that. It's called afternoon tea. Next
bullshit when I
picture.
said Biscoff.
What do you guys think that is?
Man,
it
said
looks
Biscoff
like
was
It's
close.
a mess.
it looks like if you took a couple scoops of Greek yogurt, threw it on a plate, and then threw a bunch of berries that were soaked in juice.
Is it the same thing as the last one?
It's
Yes.
it's a deconstructed parfait.
Yes, it's an incomplete.
Now,
Perfect.
I want you. You know what, Jared? That's great that you said that. Now, I want you guys to imagine if you were British. Now, think of a word that British people use to describe a deconstructed parfait. You know what I'm saying?
Bloody
Like
Al.
a tillywitter. You know what I'm saying? Like
Look
a
at this mess
tillywitter
here.
or a spindly whatever. You know,
It's something and berries. Berries and cream.
berries and cream.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream. Hey, that's a throwback. That commercial is a throwback. All right.
Huh? No guesses on this one.
Berries
Passing?
and cream.
Berries and cream. This is called Eaton Mess.
Man, I call it a mess. I called it a mess, did I not? I called it a friggin' mess.
The perfect day.
Check out that play.
The perfect day. Wait, hold on. Parlays. Anyways, back to this.
Seriously.
So Eaton Mess. It's a perfect treat on a summer's day. Eaton Mess is a dessert made with meringue. That's how you say that, right? Meringue and meringue. And a variety of berries and cream. Berries and cream. Berries and cream. The dish was first served at Eton in late 19th century at a school cricket matches.
Berries and cream.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Berries and cream. Berries and cream.
All right, on to the next one. Pretty easy. You guys should know what this is. What is that? Chips and fish. Laz, you're wrong. Off
Fish and
bat.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Laz said chips and fish.
Yo, the cool.
He had to be real cool. It
It
was so cool. He looked
It
at him
was.
like, what the fuck?
It almost sounded right, but I was like,
Chips and
why?
fish.
Chips and fish.
All right. I don't think you guys need the definition for fish and chips.
It's in every fucking restaurant because people ain't
super
cod.
popular dish. Let me see if I have anything. A top tip is to look for chip shops that cook their fish fresh to order. Avoid any
Say that 10
chippy.
times fast.
Chippy is slang for fish or chip shops that display stacks of pre-cooked fish behind the glass. So if you're in the UK, if they got the fish in the glass and it's fried already, don't eat there. Don't know why that would be. Who the fuck displays fried food?
Yeah,
like
I was
that?
about to say, do you
Anyways.
eat the display food at Starbucks, like, or something like that?
Yeah, it's the UK. They do things different. What is this? Next thing.
Oh, beef Wellington.
Nice. Jared off the
That's
lip.
that's the one I was thinking.
Beef
of.
Wellington is a fillet
With a
of...
polenta on the bottom.
Yep. Wow, Jared. Oh, Mr. Culinary. Beef Wellington is a
Mr.
filet.
Culinary, he's just bougie.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm sorry, I may eat well, brother.
you eat well. Beef Wellington is a filet of steak coated in pate and rolled in a pastry. Although the dish shares the name with the famous Duke of Wellington, it shares no link with British politics. Just so you guys know, in case anybody was worried that you'd be choosing political sides by eating that.
Let me ask you guys a quick question concerning that last meal, though.
Yes.
Do you know what's generally consisted of other than just the pastry and then the beef that's cooked medium rare?
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
Shit ton of mushrooms.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
hate
I'll pull the
mushrooms.
picture back up,
But it's
because
actually
we're talking about it.
mushrooms
So
in
you guys
like,
see that brownish? The
it's
picture
a
will be on
food
Instagram as well
processor,
again.
and they
Yeah,
make
they
'em-
put it in a food processor, so it can be somewhat chunky to then somewhat like
Like a
pasty.
powder.
It's
You
it's
know,
not
It's like-
powder.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
not powder. Not a powder, but
Not powder. Imagine, you know what it's like, and this is kind of a gross description, and I don't mean to freak people out. But real quick, if you're looking at the Instagram, it's that brown layer that you see above the beef, like in between the bread and the beef. There's that brown layer, right? That's mushrooms. And to describe
mushrooms,
it'd be like the texture of like if you mash up a bunch of chicken nuggets.
yes, basically, yeah.
It's not powder. It's not really wet. It's not really dry. It's
it's-
more like
It's
it's
not
almost
completely
like
chunky.
It's like
it's
fucking.
like
It's like
bits.
Play-Doh.
it's
like
almost like a
Play-Doh.
paste. Like,
Yeah,
it turns
that's
into
what
a
I'm
paste.
saying.
It's
It
mushroom
can be
paste.
from like bits to paste depending on who makes it.
It's actually really good though. Really, really,
I
really, really
hate
good. And you don't
mushrooms.
taste the mushrooms. If you don't like
never
mushrooms,
had-
you don't taste the mushrooms.
Because I know what's in
Depends
there.
on
It
who's
fucks it up
cooked.
for me.
That fucking looks
So
like.
what do you guys think this is?
Well, there's chicken.
And I'm gonna be
for sure.
completely honest with
Some
you.
type of-
I'm gonna give you guys a really good hint. It has a it has a snack in the name. So, think of like kids' snacks that you would get in like a Lunchable, or like when you were like 6 and you went to like school and like you got like the chicken nuggets and the mashed potatoes and the corn, and then it like had like a brownie or like pudding or something. Has that name in it. You know what? I'll just, because you guys are never gonna guess it.
I hit it.
It has the name pudding in it.
Oh, I hit it.
This picture has the name pudding in it because it's gonna throw you off.
Go.
Mind you, guys,
I think
in
that this would
picture,
help.
There's no type of sweet.
Yeah, if
pudding
you are
thing
listening,
whatsoever
please, if you're not
about
driving, look at the Instagram. You need to see these pictures. This dish has the name pudding in it. Pudding.
Brian's pudding.
If you're watching the YouTube, put your guesses down.
Paul's pudding.
Paul's pudding, Brian's pudding. You guys are really close with the names in the front. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are real close with that.
Are you being serious?
I'm being 110% serious. What the
John's
fucking?
pudding.
But you guys are thinking way too American though. This is British. It's got a British flag in the fucking Let's point that out.
Like, whoa.
So you guys
Jack pudding.
what?
Jack pudding.
All right,
I
the
wanna say
name,
because
the
Union
names
Jack.
may be a little too.
Jack
You guys are going too human with it, but the like Jack, Stan, Bridge, those are super close. But you guys are thinking too American with it. Think British. Think British, like one word British things, and then put pudding behind it.
Imagine.
I'll give you guys a second. All right? Think about it.
Berkshire pudding.
No. Close. Too long. Too long, Jared.
Blake's pudding.
Oof, that is a good one. Nieto, you got one?
Because of the first letter.
It's just the words you're using.
Okay.
I really don't have a name.
You guys are getting there with. You guys aren't doing extra with the first word, and I don't want to give you too much of a hint. I'm saying you guys are going too human with it though. You guys are thinking people's names. British shit.
Bitch pudding.
No, British.
Duke's
British.
pudding.
Fucking closer. You're getting there. You're
Queen's
fucking
pudding?
You're getting there. You're
Joker's pudding.
King's
people.
pudding.
You're thinking of people again.
Lord's. Lord's pudding.
You're thinking of people again. Laz is getting there, but it's still people. I'll give you guys all one more guess. Teo. Don't think of people. Think of something British that's not a person's name. That doesn't like a king, Jack, none of that. British. Big Ben pudding. That's a clock. See, Laz is getting there.
Monarch pudding.
Monarch pudding is getting there. You are steering the ship the right way. Teo. Come on, bro. You got to guess. It's not British pudding. No, it's
Pudding,
not
pudding.
British pudding.
Blimey.
Wait, Blyly pudding?
Blimey pudding.
Blimey pudding. And what did you say, Nieto?
Pudding.
Pudding. Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire.
That's why I was saying you guys
I've
are
actually
close.
heard of it.
You guys are close with the one name
I've heard
thing.
of it.
It's one name. It's straight up. It's not like eating mess where it's like a word that doesn't exist. But you guys were going too human with the names.
Okay, for those that might just be listening for right now, there's like a deflated souffle with some terribly
Yep.
grilled chicken,
That doesn't even look like chicken. It looks like a fucking bird from something
probably
else.
quail or something like
I'm gonna
that.
let- you know
Whatever
what?
kind of pheasant them have over there.
No, Jared. I want you to describe the dish because when I read the description, it's going to be great.
Oh, okay. All right. So you have a deflated souffle. All right. Some terribly grilled chicken.
Is that chicken though?
I see. It looked like that's the drumstick right there, and then that's the wing. That's definitely a wing.
Even on the
look really
clearer picture,
small.
that does not
It
look
might
like
look like
chicken.
duck.
That looks like
It could
really
be duck.
small
It could be.
That
It
could be
could be
anything.
fowl.
It's a small
poultry.
bird.
Fowl.
It's
All
a
right.
small.
Yeah, poultry. There we go.
Some type of poultry.
It
Okay,
could be
what else?
poultry.
What else do you see?
Fowl.
All right. Then I see
Cabbage.
carrot sticks
Mm-hmm.
and maybe fries.
Maybe some zucchini or like what's that
I
yellow
don't-
one?
Zucchini.
I
That's a
don't
little
see
bit too
that.
extra.
What's
for
the
British
yellow one?
people.
That's cabbage.
Squash.
Squash.
Yeah, might be some carrots and squash.
And that can be
British.
lettuce. It's probably cabbage.
Okay.
And then maybe some cabbage or lettuce.
That's romaine lettuce.
That's definitely romaine lettuce.
That's definitely romaine.
Can I ask you a question, Jared?
Yeah.
There's no way
Sorry to
that's
interrupt you.
fucking cabbage.
Can I ask you a question, Jared?
That's
Do
definitely
you see pudding anywhere?
Not one piece of fucking. Are you talking about that? What looks like a lemon up there? Like if that? No. There's not one piece of freaking pudding on
So-
there. Whatever you would consider pudding. What type of reason do they have to call it pudding?
For you non-Brits, is what we UK call dessert.
Dessert.
This is dessert?
What is
I'm pretty sure because I put them in order.
What is?
Wait, hold on.
dessert?
Before I continue.
What is sweet about this?
This is.
How did they
Yorkshire
conquer more than half of the known world? And you bring back spice and
Yeah.
goods
This
and
is
all
York-
this stuff.
this
different,
is- this
and
is
you
Yorkshire
make
pudding.
that.
Yorkshire pudding but the Yorkshire pudding is a liar. It looks all puffy and mouth-watering like a pudding, right?
Say who?
But don't let its friendly appearance fool you. It's not a pudding at all.
No shit.
It's comprised entirely of eggs, flour, milk, and fat.
Okay, what's the accompaniment?
sense.
Huh?
What's the accompaniment?
It's probably a dish, but the pastry itself, that
So
thing
it's
in the
just
corner
a
with the
pastry.
British flag in it, is a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, everything else is just a company.
The dish is just a company. I just like you describing the entire dish because it adds to that thing being called the Yorkshire pudding. Because it being on a plate with chicken, lettuce, and vegetables, you wouldn't think pudding. You would think like biscuit or
not
pastry
at
or
all because there's nothing.
bread bowl.
I mean, I thought bread bowl. Yeah, that's
thought
what I
bread
thought.
bowl?
But I'm like, yeah,
Bread
You
bowl.
thought bread bowl?
yeah, I saw a bread bowl.
Go back to
With
that
soup
picture.
in it.
Go back to
Yeah,
that
go back
picture.
to it.
Nigga, how's
That
everything?
could be a bread bowl.
How's everything gonna fit in that bread?
Hey, I'm not saying it's a whole lot, but that's a bread bowl.
I'm sorry, bro.
What do you mean?
Even if you said deconstructed bread bowl, ain't nothing. There's no way everything's fitting in that bread, bro.
You gonna throw something in there?
Just one
I'm
chicken.
not saying it's gonna be a lot, but
One chicken bread bowl.
bread bowl.
And a little bit of lettuce.
All right, so for this one,
Yes.
right? Taylor, I want you to describe, before I say what is this, I want you to describe what you see on the screen.
So, all right. What I see is something that looks like a ball of like bread with like raisins and some
Could I interrupt you real
food.
quick? Imagine if they made a raisin oatmeal like cake pop.
that's what it looks
That's what it looks like, but with like a cream.
But hold on. I didn't finish it. That doesn't look like cream though. It looks like
Gravy almost.
gravy.
Like something savory.
Like
Which
that
is kinda-
literally looks like it's not a dessert. But
Please
the plate
don't
is
tell me
very
that's
small.
Biscuits and gravy.
You guys are not going to guess the name. I just want you guys to describe it. You guys are never going to guess the name of this dish. I'll give you one shot if you guys want one shot, but I promise you,
Blanton's meal ball.
you have to think the most
Biscuit and
think the most ridiculous British shit you've ever heard in your entire fucking life.
Limey.
Everything
Around the corner.
bloody hell.
So Teo, wait, so you said it's a you agreed it's more of like a raisin oatmeal cake thing with gravy.
I think it's like something savory to be honest.
Looks like a raisin bread meatball with gravy on top.
I could have thought it was ice cream for a second. I thought it was a dessert. And you
It
said it's
looks
the
like
end
a
of the thing,
dessert.
so it seemed that to me remind me of like rum raisin ice cream. I see the raisin.
So it's like
All
a
right.
rum raisin cake with melted
type
ice
of
cream
thing.
on top of it.
Like ice cream with bun.
Yes.
Ice cream with bun. So not bun and cheese. You have ice cream with heated up bun, and then there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what ice
So
cream and what.
you guys
bun
want to know what this is called?
What's it called?
Would you eat it, Taylor? That's my next question. No. If I made this at my house, I was like, yo, try this.
I'd probably eat it.
Yeah,
If
I'd
you
probably
made
try
it, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably try it.
This is called spotted dick.
Son of a bitch.
Lightning.
God damn it. You're going to be
Lightning.
eating some spotted dick.
And guess what? They used to serve this in schools.
Whoa.
To little kids.
Lightning.
They gave this to you in English schools in the 70s and 80s when Margaret Thatcher ruled the land with an iron fist. In fact, it might have even been her idea. Spotted dick is a dense, delicious combination of sugar, flour, currants, and raw. Shredded fat around the loins and kidneys of the sheep. And if that's not sophisticated enough, it's traditionally drenched in a non-traditional beverage, custard.
Oh wow. So it's a dessert.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a custard. They look like mashed
All
potatoes.
right, we got three more.
See, spotted dick. I thought it was
Oh, man,
always
what the
a
fuck
spot
is
of
that?
dick, which
Hell
meant,
no.
which pause, but
The
that was
fuck
like tea.
is that?
But
So I will give you a hint. It has a word from one of the foods that I've showed you already. One of the words that
Yorkshire patty.
current pie. No.
Yorkshire patty. Well, I didn't have any pies. I will tell you that. There were no pies.
Well, you said previous thing, current. So that was
One of the names of the food that I listed to you already, it has one of the names in the
Dick
name.
patty.
Dick patty is good. That's a good one. Dick
Lightning.
patty.
lightning.
A dick patty? If I saw that and someone was like, that's a dick patty, I'd be like, yeah, it is.
Lightning. X.
You don't got a guess? No guesses, Jared?
Salisbury steak.
A very well done sirloin steak. This is called black pudding.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Get it? Because it's black
Yeah.
and it looks like pudding.
It doesn't look like
That
pudding.
does not look like pudding.
It don't look like it don't look like black cake. That's what it don't look. Yeah.
Well, you're not from the UK, bro. So how are you going to tell me?
But guess what? It's
For
not
me, when I was growing up, when I told my mom, I
Oi!
want a bit of black pudding, she would nip this up in a frying pan, serve it to me. Delicious. Sunday mornings, watching a bit of footy, eating some black pudding with me mates.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, go Liverpool. I'm a gooner, yeah. Yeah, so this is black pudding. Despite the name, there's no mistake for this one dessert. It's a sausage made of blood, congealed blood, and
Sausage,
oats.
like a morcilla.
Congealed
in
blood and
Spanish.
All of a sudden, you know what it is, Jared, huh?
Yeah, now I do.
Didn't I not just
That nigga
try
said
guys-
something
blood
that's
sausage
not
is
actually
disgusting.
sweet?
Yeah,
that's
you guys want to know the trick to eating?
Black cake.
It's a black cake.
So it look like black cake, but that's not black cake that we.
You guys want to know the
That's
trick
not
to eating black pudding? The trick to eating black pudding, the trick to eating this
It's not eating it.
successfully is to shut your eyes and try not to think or breathe.
Yeah, you can't taste it, you can't breathe. It's like eating morcilla, black sausage is disgusting.
Yeah. So we got two more. Second to last one.
That's a peanut butter and jelly and some cream.
That's close, but no. It has the word jam in it. Come on. Come on, guys. Brain power here. It has the word jam in it. I'm giving you the first word. Jam something. Nothing?
It don't matter.
Jam cake.
Not one guess.
I'm making
Jam
For people who
cake.
are wondering, I'll describe this to you. Imagine if you had a bowl of cream, and I say cream
cash
for a reason. You know, imagine if you made a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You chopped off the edges and you put it in a little saucer of milk.
Nah, you're using the ends of the loaf of bread. That's what you use.
You
That's the
made a
ends
peanut
of the
butter
loaf of
jelly
bread.
sandwich with the ends of the loaves of bread.
Yes.
You cut off the corners, and then you dropped them in like a bowl of cat's milk.
And you folded them in half.
Yeah.
So both outsides.
So
could
the
be
first word
edge.
is jam, gentlemen.
Jam mess.
Jam mess. Jared, jam. Go for it. Jam. Go for it. Jam.
Cake.
Cake. Nieto. Jam.
pudding.
Last, I'll give you. This is the second last one. Jam. Last. Jam pudding. This is called a jam roly-poly. It is a rolled-up cake made of shredded fat filled with jam.
Why is everything fat? Why does everything have fat in it? They just love that shit.
Brits, brother. And for the last one, gentlemen, what is that?
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets.
No, or biscuits and tea.
Biscuits and tea.
Biscuits and tea. Well, why does it look like coffee?
Afternoon.
Biscuits
Shits.
and tea. Do you know the difference between American tea and British tea?
What tea?
British
Milk.
tea has milk in it.
Milk.
Yep.
So they go to the bathroom right after.
Yep, and that concludes my game show, The Ignorance of Americans Towards British Culture. And with that, I'm going to
Nice.
close the podcast off after embarrassing all my friends. So you guys know that if they do come to the UK, berate them entirely. Because they don't give a fuck about your stuff. What did Jared say?
I
What
like
did
London.
what did Tails say this was? A fucking Brian pudding or some shit? Yeah. Fuck this guy.
pudding.
Dick pudding. Spotted dick.
Spotted dick.
Let me get that spotted dick here. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening to the podcast. Like, subscribe. Jared and Nieto, thank you guys for being guests on the podcast.
Shout out,
Thanks for
shout
having
out.
us. Thank you for having us.
Patreon, there's nothing really up there right now, so don't do that. But YouTube, like, subscribe, 5 stars, all the push shit. Check out the fucking store. We got merch now, so do that.
Run it up.
Help me make money so I can give them some money. But yeah,
And entertain you guys, of course.
Yeah.
peace.
Sounds about right.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, Baker Mayfield over 325.
No way, bro.
Did you
Is the game still on?
I just, well, I am gonna win.
What do you mean? What did you need?
I mean, no, it already hit. I mean, the
As long as you don't
they're not
throw
gonna-
negative yards.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There's no way. There's like it's impossible.
There's no way. And